It's complete nonsense. It is complete nonsense. I spoke to parents of young men who had lost their lives in Afghanistan, and I think it is a disgrace to denigrate their memory like that. Every November, we celebrate our fallen. It's not just World War I or World War II. It is more recent conflicts like Iraq and Afghanistan. And I think that there is too much careless talk from President Trump. He clearly doesn't know the history of what happened. I'm somebody who believes in NATO. It is a force for good in the world. We need a strong NATO. We mustn't have these sorts of throwaway remarks that actually weaken the strong relationship between those countries in the alliance. I think the PM should ask for an apology, and the PM should ask for a retraction or a clarification of those remarks. Something similar happened when J.D. Vance made comments like that. I remember sending a message, because he's someone who I do know, just saying, I don't think people understood what you said. Would you like to say it again? And he did so that would be welcome.
I am disappointed by President Trump's comments, because to imply that we, as a country that has always stood shoulder to shoulder with the United States and the other European NATO allies, have stood shoulder to shoulder with the United States, have taken part in US-led missions in places like Afghanistan and Iraq. 457 British soldiers lost their lives. That is that is the reality. We always stand shoulder to shoulder with our NATO allies. Our armed forces are extraordinary, and I just want to pay tribute to them today. I think we need to move away from some of the noises that we've had over many issues that we've had to deal with over the last days and weeks, and get back to the fundamental values that underpin the NATO alliance.
And that's the way it is. It can be more simple. It's just the way it is. I hope we don't have to do it.
This is important.
You did a great job. That's a really great job. We've been very successful.
Yeah, I think it's extremely disrespectful. Like I say, some of my colleagues and 457 other people paid the ultimate sacrifice for that conflict that we was in, and thousands of guys like myself were injured and are still bearing that sacrifice every single day. Not a day goes by when we're not in some kind of pain, physically or mentally, reflecting on that conflict. So I think it's very disrespectful to say that we weren't on the front line. I actually worked over there with some American soldiers, some EOD guys as well. So if they were on the front line and I was stood next to him, clearly we were on the front line as well.